man. Who's that? Roberts. Hi, Robert. We've just gone live.
How you doing? How are you?
Hello.
Good. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, just gonna press mute because I've done this back to front by accident. Excuse me. Right. Okay. So, hello everyone who's just tuned in on YouTube, or on catch up, or it's live but also not live. So everyone's on Zoom that you can see on the screen, and we're doing the slow jam tonight in G. Gonna try and do some of the new tunes that we did on Tuesday, like Hollow, Poplar, and Tom Bigby's Waltz, which was my homework in the last few days to learn that. And yes, how it works is that you hear Paul and I playing, and in between tunes we'll unmute to have a bit of a chat, but we won't really hear you playing. So so that's how this session works. You got different choices of ways of watching us, which is YouTube, obviously, if you're there now, and there's also Facebook if you just want to see Paul and I, and there's also Zoom, which is a bit more fun and a bit more interactive during these lockdown sort of season that we're in. So right, okay, yeah, unmute, say hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Hello everybody.
Hi Robert.
There's the button.
Hello.
Right, who is that?
That's Leanne.
Oh, hi Leanne. Oh, you don't have a camera, do you?
No, sorry.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell if you're speaking. Well, it's nice to hear you and sort of see you again. Great. So, oh yeah, we're going to start with Barlow Knife, and I've forgotten it now. Can I have a reminder again? Thank you, Paul. Right, okay, so nice to see you. I'm going to press mute, so. Right, Barlow Knife. I just not. Yeah. yourselves and say hello again. I just need to sort out we
Again.
stuck
Hello.
Facebook
Hi.
to Zoom. So let me just
Hello, everybody.
Good evening, Chrissy.
Hi. Sorry, I'm late. Where are we?
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi. Hello. Got about half of you in my Caroline. Oh, well, that's it. That's a whole face. Yeah.
It's the
Whole
way
face?
the screen is, you know, because it's a
Yeah.
netbook.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. So we're in. Oh.
hi Nicholas. Hi Jane. Elbow.
Hi, Nicholas. Hi, Jane.
Hi, Jane's
Hi.
elbow.
Hello.
Headphones.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Are they smiley face headphones like Caroline's ones?
Yeah, I like
A couple of googly eyes on them.
Right. What else is defined as a good warm-up tune in G?
That's a good question.
What was that last one anyway that you were
That was
playing?
Barlow Knife.
Ah,
Right, better find some list of some tunes in G. Then.
Warm-up tunes, because I've gone numb that can't tell what a warm
Oh,
is. So if you guys tell me what that is, then I'll.
How about shoes and stockings?
Stockings, okay.
well, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. And now I need reminding on how it goes.
How's it go?
And stocking.
I can only think on the banjo. Something like that.
Okay. So, shoes and stockings. Hi, John. You made it. That's great. And also, oh, it's Rondo. Both of you are stuck. Wonder what happened.
The thing is, you can't hear your own unless
Right.
you use one headphone.
Hi,
Hello.
Rondo. You're both
Hi.
muted. I can't hear you. So, can you tell me what happened? Why you couldn't find the link, or where did you normally find it for Zoom? Rhonda.
Hello.
Hi, Rhonda. What happened? Where do you normally look for the link?
Well, I ended up on the YouTube page, but then I went back to the Facebook page. It was user error on my part. It was there. I just wasn't seeing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to scroll a bit past, don't you?
And John as well. You couldn't find a link. So how do you normally find it? Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you actually. Oh, yeah.
I have that link in my calendar through the Old Time Jam Open Jams page, and I think that link is out of date.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? They had Carol put up this calendar thing, and that's usually what I was using to connect through.
Right. Okay.
But then I finally figured it out.
Clearly.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Enterprise. Yeah.
That's really weird.
Okay.
Right, just talk amongst yourselves, sec. I just need to let Angie in as well. Fine.
So, Jules, how long have you been learning the fiddle?
I've meant to try for
many
years, and this Sunday night when nobody can hear me has sort of provided the opportunity. So I play mandolin quite fluently, so it's
Yeah.
theoretically a transferable skill, but
Yeah.
matter of weeks.
Yeah.
At least the fingerings work.
Yeah.
About the same.
Yeah.
About the same. There's a bit like when I switched from I took up double bass after playing bass guitar for years, and it's like it's really very different.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, are we ready? So we're in G, if you just tuned in, and we're gonna do shoes and stockings. And Karina is on Facebook. She's just heard our message about the calendar, so she's gonna check and fix the link. So she's followed all that, which is great. And I just need to check with Angie what happened with her as well. Great. Okay. Right. Pressing mute. Shoes and stockings. Dum dum da da da. Oh, there she is. Excellent. Right. Angie, I'm just gonna... Oh, what's happened? Is her sound not connected yet? Angie's sound's not connected. Just watch out if she arrives unmuted.
Okay.
Right, so... Okay. Is anyone else going to unmute?
No.
Yeah. Forget. Yeah.
I just find the sound of background hiss noise quite soothing. Reassuring noise of, oh, there's people there.
Just going to do some tuning.
Yeah. It sounds
Sound of tuning.
Yeah.
Coughing noises and stuff. Jazz. Right. Right, what else is a good warm-up tune?
What was? Oh.
What else is?
What about Sail Away Ladies?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So,
Good tune, isn't it? Yeah.
that it, isn't it? It's just
Yes.
short, isn't it? Okay.
That was
Sorry? Yeah?
Ooh.
Okay, Sail Away Ladies.
Yay.
Right. Pressing.
Nice. Yeah, like that. I've not got it
Nice.
right.
It's got the squeaky chair.
Good.
What was I looking at? That bound to have a little fun. Now, let's see if I can do this one. I just want to look up challenge to do a tune I don't normally play.
I've got a little scribble next to Willow on the Lake. I don't know it, but I put a scribble next to it because it was nice.
Willow on the Lake.
I don't know if I can do that one today. Someone else wants to do it today. You can say no, it's fine, politely.
Did we do it last?
Yeah,
Can you play it on guitar?
I can't remember if I played it. I haven't got chords for it.
It's boring. I'll have a little fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Bound to have a little fun.
Oh,
Okay, I might get it mixed up. I don't know yet.
I might
It's
get it wrong.
quite similar to Sail Away Ladies in some places. Right, okay, let's see how this goes. Pressing mute, sorry.
Experiment number 3.
What's the tune again?
Oh, that is Bound to Have a Little Fun.
Or in this case, Panic.
such a nice tune, that one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
lovely that.
I think got the chords about right.
Sounding good, sounding good. Right.
Have you ever heard words to that?
No.
Does that mean you're gonna?
There's bound to be. There should be. I'm bound to have a little fun. But
Yeah.
be good to find them.
On
Right.
on their CD. What's it called? So it's Walt Cohen and Co, isn't it? Orpheus Supertones, is that right?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I think so, and I think they sing it on there as well.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, hang on a minute. It's the wagon and G.
D, I think.
Sorry?
I think D.
Well, at the wagon.
No?
Well, at the wagon.
Mm.
Seems to be either. Is it one of those capo jobs on the banjo? How's it go?
Is that full wagon?
Hang on.
Oh, it's A. Angie says it's A.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, the rest or teaspoons in.
Yeah, but I mean, I do usually depends on how much liquid. Hang on.
How about Whiteface?
Your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whiteface. And then right, okay. So
I looked up the chords.
Oh. Yeah.
Would you like?
right, pressing mute.
What would I like to make one?
No, well, you like.
Okay, so stop knocking, phone. Right.
something like that.
Right then.
I think anyway.
More requests.
I was at a festival once in Mount Airy, North Carolina, or Galax, Virginia. I don't know which of the two, but Joe Thrift was there with a bunch of the people from the Red Hots. And it was really neat getting to hear them play because they were, that's a Joe Thrift tune, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
You actually got to hear the real thing.
It was pretty amazing. Of course, usually that's 2 o'clock in the morning and everybody's had quite a bit to drink. So
I was
But
quite
those-
grateful to sit next to the Knope brothers to play Stadium.
Oh,
wow.
Where did you get to meet them?
Oh, they came to the UK and they came to our session, and so to sit next to them and play Sadie at the back door was fantastic.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Hopefully I didn't play too many bum notes. Right.
Wonderful.
Big Sciota.
Oh.
Been requested. That's great. That's a good tune.
Do any of you ever go to the Knope Brothers website?
Oh yes. Which one? Their actual.
I only know of the one. They post videos of some of their songs and tunes.
Yes, they have got another one. That's I think it's Jerry who collected loads of chords and music and documented everything. But I always forget the name of it. It's a good reference source. Maybe somebody will know. If only Michael was here, he would know. Yeah, if anyone mentions it in chat or somebody throws me a link, then I can mention it. But they've done some good stuff. But yeah, isn't their website got a little radio? Is it, or have they changed it?
I don't know.
They used to have a picture of a radio, and you can click all the buttons, and it'd be quite interactive. It was quite cute.
Yeah.
Well, Thunderbridge website.
Yeah.
I think they're wonderful. I really haven't heard that much of them.
Apparently, they came through Knoxville somewhere in the early 80s. And the people who play old time around here, many of them got to learn a lot of the tunes from them. So some of the tunes that they're still playing at jam sessions here, they originally learned from the Knope brothers. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yes. He's a really good fiddler, and he's a good teacher as well. Actually, the way I play Great Big Taters in Sandland, I was taught by him. And he's got a good bounce. Who's guilty? I just thought of something whilst playing Whiteface. If you're watching YouTube videos and you're gonna use the catch up, there is a speed option on YouTube. I don't know if you can do that on a laptop, a phone, to reduce the speed. So if you're learning from the slow jam and it's still too fast, you can actually change the speed on the YouTube video on a computer to reduce it more so, and it keeps the pitch. That's quite a handy feature.
And it doesn't change the key?
No, it doesn't. So
nice.
So that's really useful. I don't know if that's a recent feature that they've added on YouTube. So it's certainly useful. Right, Big Sciota. Let's not listen to Chrissy on the phone in case I won't press mute. Right. Sorry. Good call, good call, good tune. Right, I'm just
Very
gonna...
nice. Very nice.
Indian corn. Interesting.
Never heard that before.
Jules, can I ask you, do I remember you saying that you played a theremin?
Who's talking?
Jeff.
Jeff. Oh, hello. Yeah. Hi. Yes. Not very well, but I have one, and I use it for a theatre show.
I've got a banjo friend in the States who's thinking of buying one and trying to record something banjo and theremin together. So.
Oh, wow.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Well, if you want to join the Wednesday night Banjo and Donut Marching Society, it's there for the joining.
Oh, that one's over.
Banjo and Donut Lighting Society.
Banjo and Donut Marching Society. They do a European for them 2 o'clock, us 7, and then they do a 7 o'clock for us is 12. But it's mainly chat and playing around rather than just jam
Banjo
sessions.
and Theremin Society. You said that?
Nice. Oh. Right, Indian corn is not one I know, and I can't look it up just to have a listen to what it is. Oh, do you know it? Is that it?
That's the B part.
Something like that. Don't do it.
Does
No.
anyone fancy trying that slowly?
No, I don't know it well enough.
No, not enough. Okay.
No.
Right, next one on the list is Roscoe has been requested. So,
Roscoe.
just going through the list of requests and chat.
Didn't even bring
So,
my fiddle up. By the time it's done.
Right. Okay, pressing mute.
We've done this before, have we?
Yes. Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Right, need to look up Muddy Creek. Ooh. There's a D version and a G version. Does anyone else know Muddy Creek? I don't know it, I'm afraid, so I can't lead it. Nicholas and Jane, have you got a tune then? Oh, I can't hear you. Muted. Hello.
We might need to mute just to remind ourselves of the tune.
Okay. Well, we can hear you reminding yourselves. That's all right. That's what happens in a normal session. Ooh, Ollie.
Hi, Ollie.
Hiya.
Make it slower.
Okay. Is it actually Eid night tonight? Is it Eid night tonight?
Eid.
Yeah, the session.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
There's
it's,
some-
it's the first Sunday. It's the 19th today, so it would have been a couple of weeks ago, maybe.
It's not the first Sunday anymore. It's
I've
a week.
I've got it in my diary.
Tonight, isn't it?
Eid tonight, yeah.
Because I remember crossing it out today.
Okay.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to do gate to go through.
Right. Pressing mute. Can you unmute as well? I haven't got my banjo. Ooh, I need to mute
Oh,
myself.
take your headphones off.
Oh, yeah.
Get you anywhere. Oh, started the wrong tune.
Oh.
Oh God, completely wrong tune. Hold on 1 second.
Is this like the time on stage when somebody needs to tell a joke? Or I don't have one.
The only one I can think of is you can tune a fish, you can tune a lawnmower, but you can't tune a banjo.
Okay, slowly.
What was that one called?
That was Gate to Go Through.
That's good. I like that.
That's a great tune. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, where did you get it from?
That's the Jimmy Johnson String Band.
Cool. Thank you. That was great. Great. Right, I was going to have a go at...
What did you say it was called? I had to find the bit of paper.
Gate to Go Through.
Gate to Go Through.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice, like that.
Right, I'm going to have a bash at Tom Bigby's Waltz.
Try putting your headphone on the left here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, it doesn't. Maybe with guitar it doesn't matter so much. Try see if there's.
Right, so I'm going to throw this new tune in. Well, some people might know it. It's just new for me. But I've heard it before. Tom Bigby's Waltz.
So that means it'll be extremely new to me then.
Yeah.
I've never heard it before.
Right, pressing mute. It's all right. We'll just wing it. It's a waltz, so it's in
Defeated
three.
by that one.
It's in 3 time, so it's
Right.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So a waltz is in 3 time usually. Have you been?
We were halfway through before I realised.
Right. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Playing against 4-time guitar.
Sounded fine.
Yeah, it sounded
Ultimate
good.
challenge. Right.
I have the 3s here with me.
Let's see.
I'll just say, Paul, we've all been there.
Yeah. I've never heard it before, actually. So, yeah.
At least you weren't playing 7/8, you know.
Yeah. I got some of it, but yeah.
This isn't standard 4-time. Right, this one's called Hollow Poplar, which is what we did on Tuesday. Rhonda, yeah, that's right. I think it's also been spelt as one word as TOMBIGBEE. Yes, that's right, yeah. So there's messages in chat if you haven't checked. And Rhonda's also posted the YouTube video for Gates to Go Through. So Nicholas, can you just check that's the same tune? I think that's what the question is.
Oh, I know there are more than one gate to go through.
Oh, is there? Right. Okay.
In that life.
Hey, Michael.
How do I check that? How can I check that?
So if you
What was
go
the
to-
question that we had for Michael? I can't remember what it was now.
Now, Jules, you're being philosophical here. More
Yeah,
than
but will
one
it
gate
come
to
up
go
on
through.
this computer?
Plugged in on sound yet. Hello, Michael.
That's June.
Yes, Hollow Poplar.
Hello.
Don't know. We'll go back.
Very pretty tune. Very pretty tune. Right, and don't forget this will be recorded on YouTube. Right, pressing mute. Hello, Michael. We needed to pick your brains on something, Michael, but I can't remember what it was now. It was about some tune that we were trying to find out about. I can't remember what it was now. Right.
Oh, that is a nice one.
That is.
Such a nice tune.
Sweet tune.
Yeah.
Pretty, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, Poplar.
Someone else played.
Yeah.
What was that one, Sue?
Hollow Poplar.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Giles.
Hi, Giles.
Hello.
Summertime Frolic.
Hello. Oh, did. Hello. Hello. Oh. Pardon?
Well, Jimmy in the Swamp noted as something quite nice. Don't know how it goes, but
Okay.
That's a good one.
Oh, hang on. I need to do a request before yours. Yours. Waynesboro. So that was there first. So
fair enough.
Hi, Michael. Oh. That was you just then.
I don't need to hear recordings of myself.
You know. It was very nice. See.
Like. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Something like
that. Okay, cool. Pressing mute. Waynesboro.
Right, I looked this up on the internet as well, so.
Oh, right.
I've got the chords, hopefully.
That was a bit of a workout, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good one,
Oh,
Josh.
God.
A lot of chord changes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
Lots. In the
That was a high note, Jules.
Oh yeah, it's one of those rolling.
I'm still muted. No, they're all right. I can. Yeah, they're all right. It's just I can't do this business. Squeaky string.
Right. Oh, Nicholas, yeah, a waltz would be great.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got
Which
it.
waltz would it be?
Summertime Frolic Waltz.
Wow. Not heard of that one. No, I would.
You got it?
Yep.
Can you see it well enough?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Hang on, sorry. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, I'll just mute everyone.
One, two, three. Wait a sec, wait, take the headphones off. You can't hear anything. It's like playing underwater. Sorry, folks. I'm gonna do a little tiny bit faster also. 1, 2. You start.
nice tune.
That was gorgeous. What did you say it was called? Because I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find it.
You need a name to look it up.
Yes, I know. Summertime
Frolic.
Wow.
Summertime Frolic Waltz.
I looked it up, but I can't find it.
Oh.
No, it's really lovely tune.
Yeah. Where's that from?
Where is that from? Where'd I get it from?
Uh,
I'll try to find where I've got it from. It might be Rhys Jones or...
Is it 3 separate words? Summertime, frolic, waltz.
yeah.
I looked it up, but I find no reference in the internet.
Well, lots of things in this world don't exist on the internet.
Yay!
So they're not real unless they're on the internet.
Oh, ha ha.
At least these days it almost seems that way.
I mean, it's in a book.
What's a book?
Or somebody's mind.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Good, Carolyn. Hello.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't be there on Wednesday. I'm going over to visit a friend who's moved house.
Wednesdays is no more.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
The Minnesota Wednesday, 10 a.m. Wednesday, I guess that's 4 p.m. your time, they are now meeting outdoors in person again. And that was a gathering that was in place of a coffee shop gathering. A Wednesday 10 a.m. coffee shop gathering. And
I spell summertime right?
And Deb sent an email saying they're meeting outdoors now and not online.
So we've got
maybe we'll see some of them here again. Pardon?
We've got to go all the way to Minnesota. That's a bit unfair.
Yeah.
Well, I that is something. I playing with people online is a whole lot less traveling, and you can actually get more playing time in and less driving.
Yeah, we're gonna miss everyone, aren't we? We're gonna miss each other.
Oh.
We'll just have to go for a swim.
Yeah.
Go for a swim.
Oh, Jules, and so I was going to ask you a bit about the campsite for the summer camp because I've never been. I did go to one at Stoke St Mary once with my friend Arthur years ago.
Did you?
Yes.
Did I meet you there then?
We may have done. I went with my elderly friend Arthur. He's 94 now. He's the guy who taught me all this. Got me into old time years ago. What's the campsite like? Can
Anyway,
I park my car?
We're talking about summer camp, which is in part of the UK's Friends of American Old Time Music and Dance, and they do their own camp, and there's a spring camp and summer camp, and it's like Tewkesbury, and it's in Croft Farm Water Park, I think is the name of the place, and they have camping facilities. They even have pods. And they have a lake where water sports stuff, so you can hire out stuff for.
What's a pod?
Things, like those posh. It's like kind of glamping pods, where you can hire them out. And of course and there's also you can bring a mobile home thing. Sorry, caravan, and yeah, so it's. I
wonder if the pods are really expensive because I'm not brilliant with camping because I go outdoors in a tent.
Well, you better check in early. I think they might be going a bit quick because everyone's trying to go on holiday. So I've got a funny feeling that summer camp's going to be quite busy. So
can I park my car next to where I'm staying, or do I have to traipse across a field with my stuff?
Looking at the pictures, I think you have to park your car if you're going to have a pod. But if you're camping, then yes, you can park your car.
Yeah.
They basically given us a field instead of like proper pictures, which there are, I think. I'm not sure, but I remember it was quite flexible parking and just park next to your tent. But when it comes to pods, I would imagine you have to park in a proper car park.
Should I ring up the campsite and inquire?
Definitely. There is also special prices for the music camp, for the old time camp, which I think is £14 per person per night for camping, or £20 for a couple.
Oh, it's not that bad at all.
Salesperson. Sorry. Sorry.
Have you decided to go for sure, Sue?
Better book early.
Yes, I think Jules and I are going. Paul's going. So yeah. So that'd be nice.
I envy you, but I don't.
And can you
Are you not going?
turn out one weekend and then go away and then come back the last weekend?
You can go as you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got to work that week. But I could deposit the family and then come back home and work.
Yes, I think they
Come back every night.
That's fine.
I could come back. It's not that far from me, actually. It's about an hour.
I mean, double check with them. Is it going to be your first time as well, Giles?
I've never done it. No.
Oh right, okay. So because before it used to be in Sacrawell Farm, which is up at Peterborough Way. So we've only just recently moved to this new site. So I don't know what is worth phoning up the Croft Farm and just seeing what they say, because they might have their own set of rules anyway.
Because I've got to be careful, because that's why when I went to Gainsborough, I had to go back to the door because I got a broken hip from pelvis from a car accident. And sometimes I'm not very good, especially at night. I'm really sore and I can't walk very well.
Right.
So I have to make sure I'm in. Don't have to traipse halfway across the field over guy ropes and heaven knows what else to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to the shower and stuff.
Are there lots of old time festivals in the UK?
No,
not many, probably compared to you guys. But I suppose they're a bit nearer to travel to. There's Sunny South, which is an old time thing. There's also Fire in a Mountain, which is a bit of a mix of old time and stuff. There used to be Cornish Bluegrass, which had some old time, but that's finished now.
Is Sweet Sunny South happening this year?
No, they're not happening this year.
Oh.
But there's a few. Yeah, I mean, there's friends that kind of spend months doing all the old time things, and they go to Clifftop and then come back again and do the rest. So they're not quite close together. But there's a few. If you go onto the FolkMad website, I'll just type in FolkMad so you know how to spell it, and just Google that. It's in chat, so I'll just put FolkMad. And then you can find all the information on there, and they have their own calendar and stuff. So, and actually, if you come on Tuesdays, do you remember Eve? Eve has been playing in our sessions. She's double bassist. She's one of the committee members, so she'll know some information that's more up to date than me.
What was the most we did in a year? Did we do 5 in a year once, or was it 4?
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Trevor and Travis Stewart. The summertime frolic was.
Ah, okay.
Trevor and Travis Stewart.
Yeah.
Are they
one of them
Stewarts somewhere
passed away, I
recording?
believe.
Yeah.
The other one's still playing.
Is there a dots or a recording or anything?
I posted a link to a version of Summertime Frolic on the chat. I don't know if it's exactly the same.
Nothing's ever exactly the same. But this is from an album called Dogger's Gap. Droggett's Gap.
Jimmy in the Swamp. Sorry, I nearly forgot that, Jules. Right.
Glad you're playing it. This has been my tune of the week.
I used to know that on the fiddle. Jimmy in the Swamp.
You still know it on the fiddles.
Banjo players. In our sessions. Right, Jimmy in the Swamp. Pressing mute.
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, it's 9:30 already.
Oh my god.
Spent 15 minutes talking. Right.
It is a nice tune.
I have a
Yeah, nice tune.
advanced announcement to make.
Night, night, Angie.
Oh, bye, Angie.
Bye, Angie.
She was like
She's
pitch
already gone.
black when she's gone. When she was here, her lights were like off, so it was really dark. Anyway, I'm gonna have another change of moving house again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You just got fiber and now you're moving away from it?
Yeah, we just got. Was there?
Yes, I know.
There's fibre.
We just got fiber. Was it yesterday? I think.
Yesterday, yeah.
And I'm moving back to Jules's again. So.
Oh, do you miss him? Do you miss him?
Is this news, Jules?
Are you missing him so much?
Just a bit.
Oh, that's really sweet. Are you taking your birdie?
Yes, but he has to go in a different room because he's like annoying everyone else in the house. So
More to the point, I've got 2 cats.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's a bit of a problem.
He's the one that's going to be pretty unhappy, and I was a bit grumpy in some ways because it was so far away from everyone. But what I was going to do is pitch up a tent in my parents' garden so I can come back and stay for a bit and stay the weekend and do it that way. I don't know what everyone else is doing, if people are swapping houses and stuff, but it looks like everyone's still in the same place, same backdrops.
I'm staying put, yeah.
But I won't be going till next weekend, so I think by the time we do the next slow jam, I'll be in that screen.
Well, Jules, we all have a cross.
We can swap screens.
Sue, have you got a likely key for Tuesday?
Yes, we are in A. And that's definite because Jan Howard is going to be leading some tunes, and I would imagine Colin and Kathy might have a few. But yeah, if you're gonna do some tunes, let me know, and then I'll try and slot everyone in and make sure we get a good fair share. So yes, and by then, next
do you like having a tune list in advance? I mean, I've heard you saying Colin and Kathy.
It's useful. Cheers, Jeff. Bye. What was the last tune you played? What was the last tune we played? Oh, John, we played Jimmy in the Swamp. Right. What was your question? Oh, list. Yes. So basically, oh yeah, that'll be it tonight. They sent me. I mean, Kathy sent me a list, and it was just really organised. And then I thought, oh, then I will know what tunes not to play to overlap, you know.
Okay, yeah.
And then it's the same. Jan sent me a list as well, so I suppose we might have to send each other the lists.
Yeah.
But it's also it's just sort of thinking about some of the classics as well. So maybe I can do some of the classics. So just it's just basically. But then also if you play a tune like Kathy and Colin and I sometimes play some of the tunes they've picked. But it's just as long as you kind of leave some for people. I mean, I think they kind of rehearse theirs, and it sounds like Jan might be doing the same. So if you guys are preparing tunes, then we'll try not to overlap. So that's the purpose of the lists, really.
Fine.
But if you don't want to do one, that's fine. We'll just dance it and see.
So the list is nice, but not required.
Yeah. I noticed quite a few of the sessions online in the States that everyone's doing. People post lists, and I didn't. It seems to be a common thing, actually. I didn't realise that because I was quite lazy at first. I didn't do the lists. Well, I'm still lazy because Jules is doing it.
Some put up a list ahead of time of possible tunes, and they generally don't always play all of them, or not necessarily in that order either. Many do put it afterwards like you do, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've been running the session based on feedback, so you know,
Yeah.
if we want something done, then we'll do our best, really. So
It's great. Yeah. I think
cool.
works really well. Like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think I was like thinking maybe, you know, we try and run these sessions after the pandemic, like once a month or something, because
I think we should carry on, doing something.
yeah,
That'll be in 3 years' time.
Well,
Speculate all you want.
because we've made these connections with you in the States, and
Yeah.
it's really sad to lose that. Really, it's
well, the States, in Hampstead, in Truro, well, you know, it's
Yeah.
it's difficult enough to get together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Just
it's a good one to learn instruments that you don't normally play as well. So there's lots of. I think we've learned a lot from this, haven't we, in the way of the benefits of this.
Yeah, I don't usually play the guitar, but with the slow session, it's good to be muted and be able to try to play the tunes I'm familiar with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's great because it's a whole different thing, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah. So,
I hadn't been with it. Anyway, both of them actually. Yeah, and seeing everybody.
Say good night to people on YouTube because they're just hearing us waffling.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for everyone watching on YouTube. That's our slow jam done, and thank you Facebook. So good night on
Night.